Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I'm just leaving Dublin Airport now, heading for, gonna take a drive into Dublin city centre and head on home. This is gonna be a bit of a long journey because I want to show some friends. Uh, what kind of like Dublin is that in the middle of the morning. Time now is 5:16. Some people know that I'm doing this. People would have got a notification. Normally I don't do this at this time, but my brother is heading off from Dublin Airport, so I thought I'd do a bit of a live drive coming back from Dublin Airport. Hope that's okay. Anyway, as you can see, I'm heading out of the airport. Hey Tony, how's it going? You're first up. Fair play to you. I don't know if you saw me coming out of the airport, but as I said, I would go live when I would drop my brother off. And I'd go live. Anyway, good to see you. I got two people in the background, so somebody else is there. If you give me a text, then I can see who it is. I know Tony's there. Drive faster. Well, not on red lights, you don't drive. You forget that, Tony, do you? You can't drive through red lights. And there is speed limits. I don't want to be getting tickets. Don't need the points. Time here is 5:18 a.m. Wednesday morning. It's not much to say here. It's kind of like motorway back into the city. There's not a lot to see really. But I'd take the highway, the motorway all the way home. But I said to a bunch of my followers that I'd take them on a bit of a drive. Hey Dennis, good to see you. So I'm taking kind of like the long way home. I would be driving the motorway all the way home normally, but since I'm doing this, make up some content. I presume Simon will be on soon because he would have got a notification, hopefully. See, I would take that M50 to where I was going, but because I'm showing you guys a bit. Now, I'm not going to do a whole bloody tour around Dublin City, it's too early for that. But you'll see some of Dublin City, and anything I remember wise I'll speak of it. So bear with me. Like I said, we're not in the city. We're not in the city yet, so. So as you can see, the sign there says city centre, so we're heading into the city. Now that is a tunnel that goes under the River Liffey, but it's like €10 to go through. I don't know how much it is this time of morning. It would be lower, but normally they would charge you €10 to go through that, and that brings you into the city under the Liffey on the south side. But I'm taking you kind of like the scenic route. This is the old route that we used to have to drive if we were driving back from the airport. This before the tunnel was made, as they say. Anyway, like there's not much really to say where I am now, because we haven't reached the city yet. One thing about Ireland, a lot of traffic lights. A lot of traffic lights over here. England is pretty much the same, a lot of traffic lights. Hey JB, good to see you. Now you're on my live drive. I'm just coming back from the airport, just dropped my brother off. He's off for 9 days, 10 days. And I just dropped him into the airport, and then I was going to do this live. The guys knew I was going to be doing this because I told them that I was doing this. So Simon should be coming up soon on the in the text part. I'm not doing a panel with this because I can't, because I'm driving. But you guys can hear my voice and I can do the talking. There's not much to see yet because we haven't got into the city yet, as I said earlier before. But time here is 5:24 a.m. in the morning. I forgot to do something, so I will be pulling over down the road to do something here on my sat nav, because I'm going to routes that I haven't taken, and I'm just going to pull over here for a second, do something on my sat nav, because we introduced a new train system that's on the ground, like on the road level, and it's changed the routes, turned them into one-way systems and whatever. So because I'm going a different route that I don't normally do, I'm going to need the help of the sat nav. Okay. Right, I hope this is still on the memory. Yes, it is. Good.
Toll charge.
No. Right.
After 1.6 kilometers.
Right, I'm going to turn the volume off. So I'm just going to wait for this car behind me to pass me, and then I'm coming back out on the road again. And if you guys are thinking, do I know my way around Dublin? Yes, I know my way around Dublin. But because of this newest system that they put on the streets of Dublin, a lot of the roads have been changed around, and one-way systems, and la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. So I'm kind of like bringing you the scenic route, even though it's 5:26 in the morning. It's a little difficult to think of the roads where I turn left. I mean, once I get to the south side of Dublin, I'll know exactly where I am. But it's this main road here that I need to know which left turn I need to take. Even though I know I can take a left turn off a road further up, but I'm not doing that. So, and like I said, this Lewis train thing, we might see some of the trains. I don't know what time they start at in Dublin, but anyway, this is the road is called the Drumcondra Road, lower, as we're heading into part of Dublin City, which is called Drumcondra. So that's why they call it Drumcondra Road. We're on the lower part, and we'll be coming up to the upper part of Drumcondra. When I get to Drumcondra, I'll say this is Drumcondra. Now, if I was going to go home, I would take that left there, but because I'm showing you guys around, I'm not. Plus, I can take the next left up as well, and other lefts, but there's a left I want to take. I want to see if I can get onto O'Connell Street, which is the main street of Dublin. I don't know if some of you people have heard of O'Connell Street. Simon would have heard of O'Connell Street. In fact, Simon's been here, so he would recognise it. But like I said, they put this Lewis on the roads now, and a lot of it's a one-way system, and I don't know it. Because if I come into Dublin City myself, I don't come in by car. I get the Dart, which is an electric train that runs along the east coast of Ireland. Well, the east coast of Dublin. And it takes 20 minutes on the train. You're in the city, and then anywhere I need to go, it's usually within walking distance. But I don't really come into the city anymore. Too many people. There's plenty of bars in my own town that I can go to if I want to go for a beer. Why come into the city and pay astronomical prices for a pint? I'm not going to do that anyway. But I don't come into the city. I do now and again if I need meeting up with somebody that I haven't seen in a long time, because I'm out of the country a lot. But and the pubs have only really recently opened up to indoor drinking and indoor dining, and you have to be vaccinated. You have to show a QR code thing on your phone so you can gain entry into the pub or restaurant. Otherwise, you're not allowed in. But some pubs do have outside seating area, so you can still have a pint or eat outside, but unless you're vaccinated, you're not allowed in. Now, this road is called Dorset Street. Jeez, this guy is all over me like a hot rash. Thank you. Anyway, if I'm not reading your questions, I'm just concentrating on the road. As you can see, I'm in Dublin City. There's cars all around me, and I need to concentrate on the road. So if I'm missing your questions, I'm sorry. When I get a chance to glance at the questions, I'll No, this is not my work. I'm retired. I'm retired since 2004, JB. I sold my shares in my pub. I used to own a pub in Cyprus for 3 years. And I used to own a transport company here in Dublin, and I used to own a car sales company in Dublin. I'm retired since 2004. I don't work no more. I haven't worked since 2004. So no, this is not my job. I don't do any work. Absolutely not a dicky bird. I do my own shopping, I do my own washing of clothes, I do all that stuff, alright, if you want to consider that work. But no, I don't work for a living. I've not done that in many, many, many years. Okay, let me see where we are coming up to. We're on King Street. Now, if I remember right, you go straight ahead, but it's telling me to turn left here. So I think I'll turn left here. I'm just in the wrong lane. I wasn't looking at the sat nav, but it's telling me to turn left here. So hopefully somebody let me go in after this red car that's beside me. There's a car behind him, so hopefully he'll let me get in. So I can turn left. Is he? No. Is the other car? Yes. Thank you. There are some polite people in Ireland. Not all the time, but there are some people polite. So I give him the double flash there. That's to say thank you to the driver behind me. So this road here is called Church Street, and we're coming up to the River Liffey here. As you can see, those vehicles going past on the left, which I'm going to see if I can turn left here. I haven't done this, like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, we're allowed down this road. See, this used to be 2 lanes, this road here, as you can see. Now it's only 1 lane. Now that's the 4 courts of Dublin. That's the criminal courts of Dublin. So if you commit a criminal offence, and that's where you go to court. The building that we just passed. Good to see. Oh, okay, Professor. Sorry, JB, if I'm missing your questions. As you can see, I'm driving, and I need to concentrate on the roads. But this is the River Liffey here. I'm sorry you don't get a view over it because I'm driving and I can't stop, so I need to keep going, as they say. But this is the heart of Dublin City. There's buildings on both sides of the River Liffey. So we're actually on the north side of Dublin. When I cross the river, we're on the south side. What's her name? Jane. Her daughter lives in Raheny, which is she's on the south side, which is the right side of the Liffey. So, as you can see, stop to the lights again. There's many, many, many lights on this road. Now this is a walking bridge called the Halfpenny Bridge, which is just coming up here on the right. It's a famous bridge. In the olden days, you used to pay a halfpenny to cross it. So to go from north to south, or south to what do you call us? Oh, darn, in the wrong lane. It's from north to south or south to north. I got in the wrong lane there. Like I said, I haven't been down these roads by car in many, many years. Like I said, when they put this new train on the roads, they've just messed up Dublin City as far as driving is concerned. Hey, Ronald, how are you? Good to see you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, lights turn red. My light goes green, next light turns red. Pain in the bum. Now, this is O'Connell Street. It's a pity I can't take my phone off the thing. If I do, then I'd have to stop and then reset the phone on the thing again. But to the left there is O'Connell Street, and then that's the bridge there, which is called O'Connell Bridge. That's it. I can't turn the phone any more left. You feel like driving? Yeah, I've been driving for a donkey's years. I got my license in Ireland when I was 18, and I got my restricted license in the States when I was 15, and the full license when I was 16. Did driver's ed in the States. My fellow American friends, they know about driver's ed. Darn. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I need to go left there. Oh, shit. I can't. I should have had this sat nav. Should have bloody had the sat nav on my knee. I put it on the chair. Anyway, let's see where this takes us. Can't turn right there, so I need to go down. Shit. I should have had the sat nav on my knee. I had it on the seat beside me. So I'm gonna have to. I know what I have to do. Go down here, then pull over, then turn around, come back up, and then go over the bridge. Sorry about this, guys, but like I said, I haven't driven in the city. Anyway, at least you're getting some sort of a view. It's not a proper tour of Dublin, but it's better than nothing. Especially this time of morning, anyway. I just gotta find a place in here now where I can turn. Right. Okie dokie. Right, I need to put this sat nav on my knee so I don't make any mistakes again. Yeah, it's telling me to turn left here, which I thought it would anyway. Oh shit. Fuck that, man. I'll wait. Okay. Now I don't know the name of that bridge. It's Talbot Memorial Bridge. That's what it says on the sat nav. So I'm on a street called Moss Street, George's Quay. Now I'm going to see if I can turn left and bring you by Trinity College. Now, I don't know if we can do it, but we'll see. The sat nav is telling me is telling me to take a left down the road, but I'm going to see if I can go left further down and then bring you guys by Trinity College, which is the famous college of Dublin. I don't know if some of you people have heard of it, but Trinity College is the main college of Dublin. I don't know what year it was established. I have been on the grounds before many years ago, but I didn't do any research for this drive. I just figured I'd do a live drive, and play it by ear. Can we go left here? I don't Maybe you can. I'm going to try anyway. Let's see what happens. Now, there is a bar called the River Bar. I've been in there many times. The dart station is just down the road. It's like 5 minutes away. You get the dart, and then walk up to that pub called the River Bar. Anyway, to the right of me, you can't really see, is O'Connell Bridge, and that road brings up that road that's straight up there in front of us. That brings you up to the famous park, Phoenix Park, where the American embassy is, residence, the ambassador's residence, and also the president of Ireland residence is based in Phoenix Park, which is a huge, huge, huge big park. It's miles and miles of acreage. Anyway, quiet street. Yeah, it's quiet street because it's 5:41 in the morning. That's why. But this Dublin city is quite a bustling town. But like I said, I haven't been in this city in a number of years. Now, this is Trinity College here. This is the part of the grounds of Trinity College. Now, that's the train thing that I was talking to you about earlier on. Now, I don't know if I can drive this way, but we'll see if we can. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I might be making a mistake here. I don't know. Let's see if we can go this way. I don't know. I might be making a big boo-boo here. Or may not. I saw the signs, something that you're not allowed to drive up this road after 7 in the morning. So this is the route that I would have been driving if they didn't introduce this rail system. But hopefully no police see me and pull me over. Anyway, this is all Trinity College there on the left-hand side, the campus. All of that. Okay, there's a van behind me. I'm not going to take too many risks because I don't really know the roads. I'm using my sat nav, and it says I can go straight ahead anyway. But like I said, there's a time limit, and it's 5:44. It did say on the sign on the road back there, after 7 o'clock you can't. Anyway, this is the road I would normally take anyway if I was going home, which I am anyway. I'm just guessing that I can do this. I don't know, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, as you can see, we're kind of like, well, you guys don't know, we're coming out of Dublin City. Still a bit to go anyway. Yeah. Okay, this is the park here, Marion Square. So that's Marion Square. Parking there to the right. We can go in there, sunbathe when the weather is good or whatever. And we're on Mount Street. This road, the sat nav was telling me. See this? All these roads, all these bloody markings and whatever, this is all new to me. This wasn't here before. It's been many years since I've driven in Dublin City. bloody nightmare. Thank God it's 5:45 in the morning and there's no traffic. Like, if you imagine if there was traffic, Jesus, I'd be pulling the hair out of my head, what's left of it. That bar is called the Schoolhouse. I've been in there a few times back in the day. I don't know if it's still the name Schoolhouse, but that's what I remember it was, and it looks pretty much the same it was when I was there donkeys years ago. So I hope you guys are liking the view. I hope there's no interruptions on the feed, because I did a drive before, and it was when I saw the replay the next day, I had to get rid of the video. So I just privatized it, so I keep the watch hours. But hopefully this feed is okay. If someone can come now, I just passed the Balls Bridge Hotel. This area is called Balls Bridge. This is the American Embassy here in Dublin. This is where Obama's car got stuck when it was coming out, and they had to put him into the backup car. That was televised on TV, on live TV. When Obama was over here, he was leaving the embassy, and they were coming out one of the entrances there, and the car hit the lip and buried itself into the cement, meaning the undercarriage. Now, here's a lot of shows happen there, meaning it could be art show, or what do you call it, some of these companies, a bunch of companies showing their materials or whatever that they're selling in the commercial, and like whatever the shows. But also in the RDS they do horse jumping, which is televised live. Now this is the Beauties Hotel. Well, it's called the Clayton Hotel now. Clayton Hotel, Balls Bridge. It used to be the Beauties Hotel. Now this is the this is the British Embassy just passing now. That's their embassy there, whoever's watching from the UK. Sorry, I should have said it earlier, but my thought of thinking was back on something else. Anyway, as you can see, it's starting to get daylight here, slowly but surely. Time now is 5:48 in the morning. As you can see, there's not much traffic because it's really early in the morning. If this was 7 o'clock in the morning, it'd be bumper to bumper traffic, bumper to bumper, at a snail's pace. Now, normally, if I was coming into town, I'd come in early in the morning, and I'd probably be in town in 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes maybe, from where I live. But in the traffic, you're talking about an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's why I get the train into the city if I was going to come into the city. You have to go find parking structure or whatever, or on the road, and just a pain in the ass. Now this is the Marion Inn. I used to drink at that bar as well. And over here is the Vincent's Hospital. Now I've forgotten the name of that church. I don't have my sat nav on my knee, so I've forgotten the name of the church. But this road is called Marion Road. Now, a little bit further on, you can see we'll be driving along the coast, the east coast of Dublin. We're not in the suburbs yet. That's still a bit further on. But this area is called Mount Marion. But I thought that petrol station open 24 hours. But it's not. What if that whole petrol station's open 24 hours? No, it's not. Jesus Christ, there's no 24-hour petrol stations over here. So bad. Or maybe you can pay by card and pump in the gas like what they do in Cyprus when I'm over there and get gas anytime, day or night. Even when even petrol stations, they close at lunchtime and there's nobody there, but you can pay by card or cash into the machine by the pump. You just pick and choose how much fuel you want or what type of fuel you want. As we have two unleaded, one at 95 and one at 98 octane, and I can't remember what the other octane is. And then we have diesel. So basically we have the three fuels for the cars: diesel and two unleaded fuels. We used to have regular petrol over here. I don't know if you've still got it in the States, as I haven't driven in the States in over 20 years, so I haven't pumped gas into the car. But if I remember right, you had your unleaded and you had your regular and you had your diesel and all that kind of stuff. And you could go to petrol stations where you get full service or self-service, pump your own gas. Full service, they clean your windows and whatever. You pay a couple extra cents per gallon, I think, if I remember. Our petrol is done in litres. Works out to be about $9 American for a gallon of fuel over here. Gear was able to work that out, and we had a conversation with Ronald about that, and we were saying works out to be about $9 a gallon for gasoline, petrol. Okay, this is Black Rock. Oh, I should have gone left there. Driven you through Black Rock Village. As I say, I'm doing this road trip on the fly. It's not. I had a plan, but I didn't have a route plan because I didn't know what route I was going to go and roads where I was going. But I didn't get lost. I think I probably went down roads I shouldn't have been going down. But there you go. What can you do? It was a mistake. It wasn't purposely done. As I said, I haven't driven in Dublin City in many years. And the Lewis train is kind of like changed things, one-way streets and roads you can't go down and all this kind of stuff. So it wasn't purposely done what I was doing. But anyway, I'm bringing you on a live drive, show you guys a bit. Hey Craig, how are you? I see your text is there, all right, but as you can see, I'm driving and I can't really be looking at the screen that long because I need to concentrate on the road, as you would understand. Anyway, this road is Monkstown Road, so we'll be coming into Monkstown, like we just passed Black Rock there. Anyway, welcome Craig, good to see you. How's it going over there and down under? I'd say you haven't, what is it? This is supposed to be our summer, but we don't really have summers over here. This is our gloomy summer. Like we had a couple of weeks of fairly decent weather, but we've had a lot of rainy days since then and all that kind of stuff. Oops. So, Mr. Parrish, how are you? Sorry for not looking at your long message there. I just can't take the time to take my eyes off the road, just in case. You never know, a dog runs out in front of you, a car pulls out in front of you. So I apologize for that. I just seen the message there, no problem. Thanks for that, Craig. Thank you for understanding. Anyway, this area is called Monkstown. Oh, I should have turned left there because I need to go on the coast roads. Anyway, some famous restaurants along there. This road here. Where these restaurants are is there used to be a Filipino restaurant there, owned by Filipinos, run by Filipinos, Philippine cuisine. Oh shit! Can't turn right there. Okay, what I have to do is go into the train station car park and turn around because I'm not allowed to turn right there. In fact, there is no right there. They've blocked off the road. For fuck's sake! Like I said, this train system thing that they've put. Well, this is a bike. It's a bike route. They put a bike route. I knew this was planned, but like I said, I haven't been. This is what? This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. You know what? There's a. You'll see on my drone videos. I'm going to see if I can bring the car down there. I'm sure I can. You guys would have seen it on my drone video where the location I am now. But I'll see if I can turn right down here and then we'll go down towards water and then I can stop the car and read some of the questions. Hey Michael, good to see you, mate. How's it going over there in the Philippines? Leyte. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to see if I can turn right here and head down towards the water. Like I said, on the drone videos, I have the drone down here. Hopefully, whatever. So I can take a breather here. So like I said, hopefully some of you guys that have seen my drone videos, you'd recognize where we are. Okay, let me turn the car. There's no problem. Well, I can park there, yeah. Fuck it. I'm not really blocking anybody. Not at this time of morning, anyway. Okay, that's part of Dunleary Harbour over there. I can't zoom in on stream here. That's the only thing. You can't zoom in. But if you look at my drone videos, you'd see the coastline here where I fly the drone. And you would have seen this Montello Tower. Now those Montello Towers were built by the British. I forgot what year, but 18 something, whatever. It was when the Britain used to rule Ireland in the 1800s and early 1900s, right up until 1920, when Ireland was given its freedom, as they say. Uh, these towers were built because they thought the French were going to invade Ireland. So they built a bunch of these towers along the east coast as warning towers or something. I don't know. I should check up online and see why these towers were built, but I never really did. Now, as I don't know if you guys can see, there's looks like a couple over there, husband, wife, and their child, and they're in the water swimming at 6 o'clock in the morning. Or is that two women over there? I can't really tell. I get out of the car and I can take a look. But I know you guys can't really see and I can't zoom the camera. But I think it's a guy and a woman and a child in the water. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ, and that water is freezing. Jesus. Anyway, I'm going to light up a cigarette. Oh. I would park somewhere else, but there's parking for 2 handicap zones, and then there is no other proper parking. And where I am parked now is not a parking place. So sorry for the sign in the way. And there's bollards about 2 feet away from the passenger door, so I can't bring the car over too much closer. So as I'm talking to, anyway, let me look at the questions here. Whatever. Hey, Ronald, JB, Dennis. I'm just looking at Craig's thing. Just sat down to have a coffee after shoveling 2 cubic meters of wood chips onto the garden beds. Fair play to you, Craig. 20 Celsius where you are, Craig, and down under Australia. You can't see out of the other one. Rained yesterday, kind of gloomy. Oh, is Tony gone? Bedtime for Tony. Anyway, he can look at the replay if he wants to. Oh, because the BOBs are not here. I thought Simon would have been up. He would have seen the notification. I'm quite surprised to not see him because, I mean, I basically started this at 5:15 and there's no way he's gone to work at 5:15 in the morning because he has to do the birds or whatever. Yeah, like I said earlier, JB, the streets are very quiet this time in the morning. Yeah, I'm just answering your questions, looking at the questions here. Concentrating driving. I can lurk to the gents in chat. I'll lurk with you later. Anyway, I can't tell who's here. Okay, you asked me a question, JB, what time it is here a while ago. The time now exactly is 6:03. I know I probably said the time, but I'm only getting a chance to catch up with stuff. Dennis, so Yank, it was obvious. The one you have up right there right now. That's me, Yank. Hey, JB, Michael, Tony Garrett. Hey, Tony, or Ronald. I'm just going through the questions before I stop driving. Anyway, Tony's gone. Let me see. I don't know how many people are in watching this at the moment. There mightn't be anybody left. But then again, there might be people left there anyway. I'm just having a cigarette here at the moment and I'll get going again. By the way, if somebody can tell me, has the stream been, straight? Because I had difficulty on the last live when I watched the replay. There was a lot of pausing and dropping out and whatever, but it looked clear, crystal clear on the camera, and it was streaming away. There was no interference or anything. It was just when I saw the replay, it was crap. So I just privatized the video. So I'm hoping the internet is working better. But then again, I don't know. If somebody can text me and let me know if the stream is coming through crystal clear. As you can see, the banner is going across on the bottom. So that'll tell you if it stops, then that's interference on the internet. But like I said, I'm not doing a tour of Dublin City. I've been up all night because I had a live till about 11:15 my time, and then we did a backstage till basically 4:15 or 4:10 in the morning because I had to drive my brother into the airport for his early flight this morning. He's off to Vienna well, he's off somewhere first, and then he's going to Vienna by train, and then he's going somewhere else, and then he's going somewhere else, and he's going somewhere else. He's going to end up in Nice, and then he's going to fly back from Nice. So he's back in 9 days. Then he was just telling me there he's going away again, and he's wondering when am I going? And I said, well, I plan to go on the 8th of October. And he said, well, I didn't say. I said I plan to go in October. I didn't actually say the date. He said, oh, how long are you going for? And I said, well, I'm going for 9 days. I hope, if I can fly, whatever. But who knows what the regulations will be in October. But he actually said he's coming back on 6th, and can I pick him up from the airport? Because the public transport, other than taxis, is working for the airport. There is a company that does a bunch of different routes. It's called Air Coach, which I normally get to go to the airport. I don't like being driven into the airport. I just get the public or the private bus company drops you off at your terminal and whatever. But I've seen a couple of their buses. I heard they're doing a few routes. They're not doing the full route what they were doing before, and the routes where I live to Dublin Airport is not available at the moment. But I did see one of their buses earlier on this morning. Hopefully by October they might be up and running, because it's very handy. They come into my town, picks me up in my town, brings me direct out to the airport. So very, very handy, and they run every hour on the half hour. Well, they leave on the hour from Dalkey going into the airport, and they leave on the half hour coming from the airport, which is a bit strange, but that's the way the timetable is set. Just one spot was a little scratchy, but that was just a few seconds long. Otherwise, crystal clear. Great. Thank you, Michael, for telling me that. That saves me, like going through the whole video and checking to see is there any stops or whatever. Because I want to leave this live drive up on my channel for other people to watch, and to get the watch hours, as they say. Everything helps with the channel. I hope some people are giving me the thumbs up or even the thumbs down, or leave a comment or whatever. That helps with the channel as well. I appreciate it. So if I get a thumbs up or thumbs down, it kind of tells me people what their view is. It a good video or is it a bad video? Like, I'm not perfect. I've only been doing this 5 months, so I'm only learning, and I don't have that many people subscribe to me. The last count I saw earlier on was 307. I picked up 3 new subs during my live chat last night, so that was good. But anyway, the more thumbs up or thumbs down or comments, it's much appreciated. As they say, it helps with the channel. And I like to get comments off people, be it positive or negative. And I mean by negative, why don't you try it that way or try it this way or something like that. Comments like that. But if they're nasty comments, I'm just going to delete them. But hopefully some nice positive comments coming my way would be nice. But if there's not so nice, I'll judge the comments when I see them. I'm not going to get angry or anything like that. I get a bit sad or something, but that's about it. But you can't let it affect you. And as I said, I'm new to this, and a lot of my subscribers know that I'm new to this, and they can check out when I started the channel. Well, I registered the channel last year, I think it was, but I only started making videos 5 months ago, February. So that's as far as the videos go back. They were like little 3-minute videos with the drone and a bit of backing music. And oh, can we go? Yeah, we can go up this way. Now, I know this road because I went to school near here, and my brother and sister used to go to school up here on the right. It's an Irish-speaking school, so you're taught in Irish instead of English. And the school is called Scoileadh Calm. I presume it's still called Scoileadh Calm, but that's where my brother and sister went to school. And they went to Irish-speaking school, so they would have been fluent. Now, they didn't. As far as I know, my sister stayed until the last class before she went to college, I think. My brother went to a different school, and I was always in a totally different school. I was never in that school. I was always in an English-speaking school. Anyway, this area is called Monkstown. We did drive down this road, but because it's kind of, the route is kind of like changed, as you would have seen. I'm going to have to go back a different way. Alright, I'm going a bit too fast. The speed limit is 50 kilometers. That was a mistake. Not purposely done, but a little too fast. So I'm going to be actually taking a right here instead of going straight down where I did before. Because as you saw, the route is blocked off, the route that I wanted to go, and I didn't know it was blocked off. I heard that they did a bicycle route along Dún Laoghaire Coast Road, but I didn't know how far it went up. I thought I could, go down some of the coast road, Dún Laoghaire, but they turned it into a one-way system because they added a bicycle route, which doesn't help with the traffic, especially people coming home from work. It brings car drivers on the top roads, which is absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, the roads are narrower and whatever. You got roundabouts, you're going to have traffic lights. It must be a nightmare driving home after work. I'm glad I don't have to do it. Anyway, I know exactly where I am. I'm not too far away from home. Oh, that's a swimming pool that used to be called Blue Pool. I did my training to be a lifeguard there. I know the phone didn't go that far left. I only just thought of the pool when I was coming up near to the entrance of the pool. So it was a bit late to see the actual building. Now this is still Monkstown. Monkstown Farm. I think this used to be a lot of, before the buildings, residential and commercial buildings were here. This was all farmland, and that's why it's still called Monkstown Farm. Now, I've never seen the fields. It was before my time. But when I was a kid and my mom was driving or something, a lot of these buildings, the newer buildings weren't here, but the older buildings. Now these houses here on the right, okay, there's commercial businesses there. Now these houses on the right, these used to be county council houses where the county where the council would rent out houses to people that don't earn a lot of money and they pay small rent. So their mother could have owned the house and it passes down to the child or whatever, and then passes on to the thing. Now, a lot of these properties have been bought up by, the proprietors that were renting properties. They got mortgages, so they bought the houses out of the off the council. So, as I said, mind you, some of these houses could be still county council houses. Maybe, I don't know. But I'd say most of them are privatised now. Private owners own them now. So as you can see, if I remember right, there used to be a chipper here that I used to go to. Or was it gone? Anyway, I used to go to the sweet shop here years ago when I was a kid. I didn't live in Dalkey all my life. Moved to Dalkey when I was 15. And then when I was old enough to move out and had a job and whatever, I used to rent in Dunleary and saved up money for a mortgage and bought a property in Dunleary myself, because my business was based, my office for my company was based in Dublin, or in Dunleary, which was like 10 minutes walk from my apartment. So very handy to go to the office, but I wasn't really the office person. I was out in the vehicles. I could be driving a truck one day, I could be driving a van another day. I swapped and changed. I picked the routes whatever day I felt like doing. Well, I worked all the time, but I worked 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, half day Wednesday, and then I'd be on a plane over to the UK. I'd be working in the UK till Friday. Usually come home Friday night, or come home Saturday early morning, because I was buying cars in the UK and bringing them over here, and had to pay the import tax and pay the VAT and all that kind of stuff. We registered the vehicles from English plates to Irish plates, so we had to pay, which was called vehicle registration tax, which would be a percentage of the car's value. You could pay 5 I think that was like 400. I think 2 or 3 years old. I can't remember. I've had many cars in the business, selling cars, so I've lost track. But I remember that car. It was bloody expensive vehicle registration that I had to pay. You have to pay the tax on the vehicle to put Irish plates on it. I think I had to pay 7,000, or maybe it was 8,000. I can't remember, but I remember it was the biggest tax I had to pay anyway. Anyway, you guys don't know, but I know I'm nearly home now. I'm going to bring you into the village of Dalkey. I would normally take a left down here to go towards my house, but I'll bring you guys into Dalkey village, and then I'll pull over and then say goodnight to everybody. Well, good morning to everybody, or good night to some certain people that are in the States, because it's the middle of the morning there. In fact, it's night time where Ronald is, because he's 8 hours behind me. If Tony was still up, it'd be just 20 minutes after 20 minutes after 12 midnight. Dennis, I don't recall how many hours you're behind me. I don't know if you're 5 hours or 6 hours behind me. It's been many, many years since I've been in Canada, so I don't really know. Craig, I know you're ahead of me in hours. Time here is 6:21, so I don't know how many hours you're ahead of me. If you want to text, and then when I pull over, I can see how many hours you're ahead of me. Town, whatever you want to call it, of Dalkey, where I live. And just going to show you just through the town a bit. See, nobody on the street. Anyway, there's nothing open at this early in the morning. I think the supermarket opens at 8 o'clock, called Super Value. This is the Queen's Bar. That place went bankrupt and new owners own it now. This bistro restaurant, King's Inn. I don't know if that bar is back open yet. Well, it's been closed for a year and a half anyway. This red building down here in front of me is called, what are they calling it? Collingmore. This is another pub that went out of business because of the pandemic. New owners have this. I know the new owner by sight. I've never had a conversation with him ever. Maybe just hi or whatever. I don't even know his name. Anyway, I'm going to pull over here and then have a look at the questions, and then I'm going to finish the vlog. 303. Yes, Greg, these roads are typical Ireland, yeah. I mean, we got, as you be aware of, we do have highways or whatever, but yeah, a lot of narrow roads over here and a lot of traffic lights. Just one spot was a little, okay, that was earlier on. I only got 263. I don't know, I don't understand that. 1 hour left for lamb roast. Time to put the spuds in the oven. Oh, you're having spuds. I love me spuds. Okay, it's 3:23 over where you are, Craig. Thanks for that. Thanks for telling me that. And as I said, it's 6:23 a.m. here. Anyway, I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you for joining me on this little drive home. I would have been home ages ago if I didn't do this, but I wanted to do it. So, show you guys a bit, and whoever sees this video in the replay, I hope they can give me a thumbs up, a nice comment or something like that. It would be nice to read. I do respond to everybody's comments. I mightn't be able to respond to them the first day, but I'll get around to you. Depends how many comments. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me on this little live drive. I'll be back on Thursday night, Ireland time, live chat at 8 p.m. And as I said, thank you very much for being with me on this live drive. And we'll, as they say, catch you in the next one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great day, great morning, great night. Thank you. Bye.